Let's talk about how our body gets energy, or where it gets energy from rather. So under normal circumstances, when we're consuming energy, i.e. calories from food, that's our body's preferred source of energy. This is why we have so many mechanisms that regulate our hunger and tell us, hey, we need some calories right now, we need some energy from the environment, because otherwise we're gonna have to start burning through what we have internally. But let's talk about what those sources of energy are and why your body might want to use certain ones as opposed to other ones. So what if we looked at getting calories from the nervous system? Horrible idea. Nervous system is absolutely critical for everyday functioning, beating your heart, running the entire body. So your body's absolutely not gonna use calories from the nervous system unless it has to, and at that point you're basically gonna die. So no, nervous system's out. Okay, what about from organs? Well, those are pretty important too, like your heart beating and your kidneys filtering your blood and your liver, like those are all kind of important, right? So, okay, no organs. What about muscle glycogen? This is essentially stored carbohydrate in our muscle tissues. Yeah, that one's actually okay. Your body's gonna prefer to use that only when it really needs to. So when you have a high performance demand, say you're running or sprinting or lifting something heavy, that's when it's really gonna wanna use glycogen, because it knows that that's good stuff for when we need to do something very quick, like some sort of fight or flight reaction. So muscle glycogen's okay, but maybe not our top preference. What about from muscle tissue? Well, that's probably not the best option, because again, you need that muscle to move. Like you need muscle to walk and pick up things. So probably not the best option. I'm gonna put 911 there for emergency use only. Really don't want to use that. What about fat tissue? Fat tissue's great. Fat tissue's literally just sitting there holding energy, waiting to be used. This is actually why our body stores fat, is for this specific purpose. So we can carry with us some excess calories from the times that we did have a lot of food. Our body's like, hey dude, we might need some extra energy later, and right now we got a lot of extra food, so like, let's overeat and gorge ourselves. This is the reason why it's a natural human tendency in a abundant food environment to overeat sometimes, because historically we haven't been in that environment. So your body actually, when you have excess calories, is going to store it as fat tissue, because hey, we might need that later. It's also going to replenish muscle glycogen, because that's really good stuff and it's good for fast movement when we need it. So that's actually kind of how your body preferentially uses as well as stores energy from food in your calories.